Good morning. Just waking up, checking the feeds, and saw Jason Burmas make a video about his family. And if you don't know who Jason Burmas is, check him out. I mean, he's a solid guy that's been around for years and years. He actually made the movie Loose Change, and he's produced Alex Jones movies, several things he's done, but he's been knocked down to next to nothing, just like the old truth tellers by social media. Anyway, he's still around, and he had a picture of his family back in New York. He's moved and left and went to Iowa during all this, but his family's in New York, and they're all in hazmat suits. And he's like, this is legit. It's a real picture. And he was just talking about, how it made him feel to see that. And even though it's, like I said, I'm just waking up, I just had to talk about it because, one of my YouTubers, you said don't be sad, and I appreciate you, Kathy, watching all my videos and always commenting. Um, Sometimes I talk about all the big YouTube people, but I don't say thank you to you all, just my little small group that follows me. So, um, you know who you are, you know. Um, Thank you for following me and giving me thumbs up. And, there's always hope that more people will see what I say. I'm not glamorous. I don't edit anything. I just speak from my heart. And I always hope that more people will hear me, but if they don't, they don't. I just appreciate you, the ones of you who do. Um, but anyway, you had said, on my video yesterday, don't be sad. And I know what you mean. I totally get it. There's just moments, when you feel the way that we feel, at least for me anyway. I do feel pretty alone sometimes, Like I said, the truth, it can be a lonely path in life. When you're not willing to go along just to get along, you sometimes get ostracized. And I mean, maybe I'm doing that to myself. Maybe that's what's manifesting because I feel, lots of times, say for instance at work, um, the struggle that it's been because I won't mask. And uh, management who wants me to, mid management who feel like that they have to say things because they've been asked to say things by other management. And I won't go along with that. And so I guess in a way I kind of close myself off to everyone just because I don't want to be, I'm not doing this to be a burden to anyone. I'm not doing this to put stress on anyone. I'm just doing it because it's what I believe so deep down in my heart, um, that makes me feel that way. But I guess it's sad to think that there's not enough people to stand up and feel the way you do about something. Like I won't wear that mask because I know that it's not about a virus. I know that it's about control. And I'm not going to let somebody control me like that. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the government, and I don't care if it's my job. I don't care if it's a corporation that I work for. And there's so many well-meaning people who think that this is a really devastating pandemic that is killing. There's some people out there who think that millions of people have died already. And that is so sad to me. This is the stuff that's sad. Is that there's so many people who just believe all the lies that are told. There's people in my family in Eastern Kentucky who won't see each other, who canceled their Thanksgivings because there's not necessarily because they're scared of the virus, but because it would break some kind of made up rule that Beshear, the Marxist governor of Kentucky, has set forth. Now, some of them are scared because they believe the lies and they think that, you're going to spread COVID everywhere. And so they are terrified of us, like my mom and myself, my brother, members of my family who won't mask. There's other people who are terrified of us because they think that we've been walking around catching all these germs. And public media and Marxist governments have put this propaganda in their mind. So they're using something like a pandemic to turn people against each other. They're turning people against me. And these same people just don't even get it. I listened in on a Zoom call yesterday. And these are some of these people, I never would have imagined they would have been this wrapped up in it. Talking about, it's a good thing that people are teaching from home, and it's a good thing that the schools are closed, and it's good to be patient. We'll have another Thanksgiving because we're all being healthy and we're all staying isolated. No, we're not. We're probably not going to have another Thanksgiving because it has nothing to do with your health of not catching a virus. And it has everything to do with staying isolated. And then when I think about how these governments who are doing this on purpose are, clearly and obviously a part of the 2030 agenda. Hell, for goodness sakes, Lexington, Kentucky, I found out before I moved from there, it was a member of an organization of cities called ICLEI, and I don't remember exactly what all those letters stand for at this time. That's been probably 10 years ago I discovered that, but it was clearly and right in your face a member of the Open Society Foundation, George Soros, organization about the 2030 agenda. And the 2030 agenda is the New World Order. So it's just, I don't know. It's just a shame to see so many good people falling for this. thinking that they're either doing what's right for health's sake or doing what's right to follow the rules and to go along and get along. So, I'm going to preface again something I said to my boss when this all started. You know, it's been, May since they started wanting us to wear the face mask, and I said no. So, June, July, August, September, October, November. So, yeah. He told me 6 months ago, it's just temporary. You know, I've got holes put in my mask. You can't see it, it's under the fold, but, really I'm able to breathe. Just wear it. It's just temporary. This will all be over with soon. Well, boss, it's 6 months now, and it's not over. And like I said to you then, I'll say it again. The next thing down the path is, well, you got to get this vaccine or else you're not going to be able to come to work. You got to have this vaccine or you're not going to be able to go in the grocery store. And we've already seen, Qantas Airlines, you got to have this vaccine or you're not going to be able to fly on our planes. So, I'll reiterate, as I do so often, the New World Order is here. We're right smack dab in the middle of it. We're here for the long ride throughout the shit show. And we gotta stand together, and we need more people to stand up and stand firm against it. If you don't stand up against it, that means that you're a part of it. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to admit it. If you don't stand up against it in your own little way, however your protest may be, whether you're not going to wear a mask or whatever it is that you're going to do, if you don't stand against it, then that means you're with it. So, as I've said throughout the years on YouTube and in comments of other people's videos, I declare death to the New World Order. My hashtag is Illuminati. I'll never ride with the Dark Rider. I spend my life fighting the good fight. And until my death, I denounce the New World Order. I denounce globalist, one world governments and religions. I am not a part of you, and you can't make me. I will not comply. And I'll say it until my death, I will not comply. So I'll just tell you right now, Antifa made a declaration last night. If Trump doesn't concede, they're going to start attacking conservative parts of the area of the country. So I'll tell you, Antifa, come to East Tennessee. I'm ready. And it's not about Trump for me, you all. It's about good versus bad. Illuminati.